Hello, Color Medicine. I believe that you're screaming. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. But I remembered you posted a few video responses to some of my videos. And I watched your video, why do people become depressed? A couple days ago, maybe a few weeks ago. And I was thinking about making a video response to it. And I've been trying to figure out how I could say this. Like I wanted to make it, a good video with like a beginning and an end, because you take the time and effort to make your videos and post them up for people. And I mean I just can't figure out how to say it or do it, so I'm just gonna do the best I can. But I became depressed about 5 years ago because one day I was accused with molesting my 5-year-old cousin at the time. And what happened, from what I still understand, is his stepmom talked to him, and she talked to my grandma, and she told my grandma that I did stuff to him, touched him, made him do stuff to me, whatever, that sick shit. So, my uncle came up, started beating the fuck out of me. My grandma slapped me across the face a few times. She threw trash bags at me, told me to move out. And so, I had to get me a lawyer. I got me a therapist. And I went to court. So when I went to court, we did all we had to do. My cousin talked. And then when it came my turn to talk, my lawyer said, oh, there's nothing more to be said. And after we walked out of the courtroom, my lawyer says, I fell asleep. I didn't realize that this was the official court date. So since then, I had a probation officer. I had 100 hours community service, 65 hours 4-H community service, 1 year probation. I had to talk to a counselor, therapist, something, and I had to talk to a sex therapist. So, I did my 100 hours community service. I did my 65 hours 4-H, and I stayed on with 4-H, that way I can get paid for it. But now they don't do that anymore, because the government can't pay for them. So yeah. I did my 1 year probation. I lost my friends. I lost my family, my girlfriend at the time. And I mean, every time I would walk down the hall, and sometimes to this very day, I still hear, look, there goes a child molester, or I get these awful looks from people. And I don't understand when I did this, how I did it, and why I did it. But from everyone saying, I molested my 5-year-old cousin. So the doctor, I quit eating, I wouldn't drink anything, I got sick, of course. The doctor gave me Symbiox. I don't know, I can't remember how it's spelled, but it was a little yellow and brown capsule pill. He gave me like unlimited refills or something. And I quit taking them after 6 months. One, because I can't really swallow pills, I would have to, break it up into something. And 2, they are disgusting. And 3, they didn't help me, they just made me feel worse, like a mindless zombie walking around. So, I would go through the days, listening to everything, keeping what friends I could, and, coming home, I'd go straight to my bedroom, play video games, watch TV, get on the computer, do my homework, go to bed, get up, shower, and, it was just a constant process of the same thing. And, of course, I had, a handful of true friends, and then I had my friends that really aren't my friends. And I don't know, I just felt very strange, like, I wasn't me anymore, People were saying all these mean things about me that weren't true. And I tried my best to explain to everybody that I was falsely accused of it. No one believed me. And, I've just grown up. I was 13, 14 at the time, and now I'm 18. And I just realized people will be people, there'll be assholes, they'll be stuck up, they'll be stubborn, they'll believe what they want, you know. They could be, you know, my best friend of all time. They would go here and hear a rumor. Even though they know me like they do, they would still believe me. That's because they're truly not my friend. And they're truly not your friends if they would believe something like that. But, you know, that's how I became depressed, because I was falsely accused of something, and I dealt with it the best I could, you know. I just went on living every day the best I could. And growing up, since then, I'm just like, you know, whatever, believe what you want. I didn't do it, and I'm sticking to my story to this very day. Now, you know, of course, I still hear the constant, you know, I'm a bad person, you know, I don't deserve to be out of prison, you know, and stuff like that. But I'm trying not to let it get to me anymore, because they were stupid back then, you know. They were on drugs. They'd do anything just to get me in trouble, and I don't know, I'm ignoring everything. I'm moving out soon, hopefully. I'm gonna live my life the way I want to, and the best I can. But, yeah, a video that I made a couple months ago called Rape My Story, it's actually explained this better than what I am right now. But that's just, you know, why I became depressed. So, I guess that's my video. Sorry it's not better than what it is, but I don't know, people need to know I'm not that kind of person. Don't judge me until you know me, you know? Just like the whole saying, don't judge a book by its cover. There's a lot of things about me that you don't know, and just because you hear rumors, whatever, you know, believe what you want. But I am who I am. The real people know me, that are my friends, and, you know, whatever. I didn't do it. I'm sticking to my story to this very day. I'm not depressed anymore. I'm just out there, I guess. You know, I have my moments where I feel like nothing's gonna get better. And, you know, then I have my perfect moments, like everything's, you know, perfect. But I mean, that's just human nature to feel like that, you know? That's stress, you know, happiness, anger, whatever. But that's why I became depressed. Sorry for going on in this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making your video responses, and farewell.